Bros podcast. Wahoo! Let's go.
Welcome to the first episode of the Super Ninten Bros podcast. My name is Christian, and I'm here with my co-host, Jonah.
Yo.
We are here talking today about gaming news, nerd things, all of the above.
All the things.
And honestly, today is the day that you want to tune in for because we didn't even have to come up with any ideas for the episode today.
Oh my gosh, no.
The industry came up with it all for us. Apparently, Twitter's been on fire. Everybody's been talking.
Yeah,
there's so much going on. I haven't seen any of it because I'm off social media. All I've gotten were like little clips and information from you and from Cody.
Yeah.
So this is all still pretty fresh for me.
Yeah.
But I feel like you have a pretty good idea of what's going on. And I'm going to kind of respond and react. So for those of you who are watching who don't understand what's been happening this week, listen up to see what happens. And we'll just kind of talk about it and, you know, just see if we can have a little bit of back and forth, answer some questions, maybe some of your questions at home.
Yeah.
And we'll go from there. But Jonah, what is going on today?
Dude, there's been so much. I kind of like this all this news kind of broke yesterday. And I've been like, I haven't like talked about it with you or really anyone. I've been like keeping all this like pent up like aggression in, not really aggression.
It's that bad, huh?
No, it's not. I mean, I'll just jump into it.
It's not good.
It's not good. Nintendo's great. By the way, we'll sidebar. We'll get to Nintendo later.
Yeah.
Every single bit of Nintendo news to come out this past week has actually been incredible. It's everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
PlayStation.
Yeah.
Discontinuing disc manufacturing, discontinuing physical copies of all their games in 2028.
And that's a huge milestone for the gaming industry.
Yeah.
Because all we've ever known since the 1980s, since they moved from arcade cabinets to an actual at-home console, is physical media to play your games.
Yeah, like obviously we had like the big old cartridges from like Nintendo themselves, but then like it was at least it was physical, and then we got a disc, and it's been a disc. It's been something you can go into the store and buy. You can't even, like on the next PlayStation console for the next big games, you can't go into the store and buy a thing unless like they're like trying to pull a fast one on us and like they have some other plan. They're basically saying you can't go into a store, walk in with money and walk out with it and put it on your shelf.
Yeah.
Digital only.
I probably should have looked this up before we started recording, but I want to say digital games came on the market as like a regular thing for most consoles. Yeah. Probably back in the 360 PS3 Wii era.
I mean, we had the store. Yeah.
There definitely was something before that where there was an online something.
So PS3 for sure had it, and PS Vita, because part of this news,
it was in that 2007
in the
era.
Same tweet that they're like, here's some update on, you know, PlayStation news. And I was like, oh shit, here we go. And it had two links. And one link was telling you we're not making discs in 2 years. And the other link said that we are discontinuing and shutting down the online store service for PS3 and the PS Vita.
Yeah, and I want to say that was probably their first online store that they had.
Probably, because I don't think the PS2 was capable of doing that.
Yeah, so this decision that they made yesterday is the result of about 20 years of accumulating industry pivoting towards digital copies. And listen, there's reasons to do it.
Yeah.
It makes sense from a financial standpoint. You're going to save a lot of money. You're going to save a lot of overhead costs.
And their shares went up 3% after this. So the shareholders are happy.
They know.
And that's the biggest problem, honestly, is that odds are they're not going to take this back because of backlash. If anything, they just got rewarded for making this decision. That I've read that this morning. That's even more fresh news.
You know what's hilarious is Nintendo just released a gameplay trailer for Oblivion, but for the Switch 2.
Yeah.
The remaster version.
Yeah.
And I expected all the comments to be kind of like what they would normally be for something. Yeah, negative, just being like, oh, another Elder Scrolls remake, or finally got it on Switch 2, late as ever. They were all the exact same comment. Thank you for making this physical. Go buy this physical. Yeah. Everybody support physical.
It's so funny. I think you brought it up last time, but it's like the game key card what was at one point the like, oh my gosh, the worst of the worst for the industry. They're putting it all only digital. It's not on the cartridge. Now everyone's kind of switching up on Nintendo and going, thank you.
Yeah.
For all right, fine. Things have to be more digital. You want to save money? Fine, whatever. But you know what? We're gonna give you a thing. You can go into the store and buy it. You can sell it to a friend.
Yep.
You can lend it out to a buddy. You can whatever. It's a physical thing. Yeah, it's annoying that it doesn't have all the data on the cartridge like we're used to, but it was like Nintendo pivoting in a way that they knew they could while still being consumer friendly. And it's so funny. We were giving them hell last year when they made that decision. But now when we look at where it's going with PlayStation, it's like, oh, game key card's awesome. That's great.
It's great, and it's something we want to see more of. But unfortunately, right after GTA 6 announces that they're going digital,
that can't be
I mean, we literally said in the last episode of our podcast that the industry is going to shift. No one would have guessed it would have shifted in 6 days from the announcement.
Do you think they were working in close collaboration with this decision or something?
Oh, of course, because it's not going out to PC first. GTA 6 is going out to consoles first. So of course they knew, and that was a big decision. And who knows, maybe they got a certain amount of pre-orders. Maybe, the investors were happy with it.
Why are we pre-ordering a digital game? What does pre-ordering do?
I mean, I know for this one game I want, the Avatar Legends fighting game that comes out. I think it comes out this month, actually.
Oh, cool.
If you pre-order it, you get extra skins or some extra character or something like that. So I'm like, that's a game I want. And I get something extra for it, so I'm going to buy it.
In November.
Yeah.
What are we doing pre-ordering? And is it just like, oh, I'm so excited to give them my money.
Yeah.
That I'm going to
reserve your spot. Yeah.
Reserve what spot? They can't sell out. It's digital.
I know, but just to be able to get it as soon as you can, I don't know.
Yeah. No, it's rough. It's people on Twitter are pissed, but like I said, after reading that thing this morning about the shares going up, I don't think they're gonna back off. I have a couple other of stats and things that PlayStation did in this past week.
There's a couple memes that Cody sent me.
Oh, this is great.
One of them is let's see, where was it? Play has some limits.
Play has some limits.
How it feels when you just spent $80 on a PS5 disc drive.
Yep.
Physical games over the years, and it goes from like a DVD, like CD, to like a Blu-ray, like a more quality DVD, and then somebody opens the box for 2028 and it's just empty.
Yeah, it's just
like there's literally just nothing in there.
Yeah.
And then the last one that he just sent me this morning was PlayStation announces controllers will now be single use only.
Yeah, one time use. So I did see something, and what's really interesting is that this is a rumor that came out, I want to say either last week or a couple days ago. Before this news dropped, there were rumors that the next PlayStation console, whether it be just the 6 or maybe they would do something in the middle, they apparently want to, like, the rumor is that they want to do a Switch, like some sort of hybrid thing. There's not much details on it. So maybe this is their like pivot, like maybe they're not doing discs because on the PS6 that comes out in 2028 is going to be like a Switch basically, and there's not going to be room for a disc drive. And so then instead of doing cartridges like the Switch, they're just saying digital only for the future. Too bad. So that would be the only thing where I can understand not doing disc, is if they are having a dramatic console hardware shift into something like a hybrid or a handheld or whatever. And then it wouldn't sting as bad, because then we would lose, cross playability. What's it called?
Cross platform.
The backwards compatibility.
Oh, backwards compatibility.
We would lose some of those things anyway. Maybe they're just trying to get ahead of the anger and the frustration now. Sure. That'd be the only silver lining in all of this, I guess. But who knows?
But again, it's just another reason to stick with the Steam library. If whatever PlayStation comes out with that's not backwards compatible, yeah, I mean, you got all your games on Steam.
Yeah.
So the exclusivity part is really the only thing that's keeping them afloat.
Yeah, but people are already pissed about this, and I mean, we'll see. I mean, like, games like Wolverine will sell, God of War will sell.
Wolverine will definitely have a physical edition.
They said that.
So we're going to get that.
But I mean, I feel like we could see a massive boycott coming, potentially. I don't know. We'll have to see.
I don't think so. I think
so?
I think that everyone who's our age and who's seen the game industry over the last couple of decades, we're just going to have to get over ourselves. I think that's just the truth because kids 10 years from now will look at CDs as retro.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, look at like we view like musical CDs as kind of retro almost. Like I know you and I both grew up having them, but then we had iTunes and we had iPods and now we have streaming. And so it's like, why get a, but see, that's the weird thing I brought up to someone yesterday. I was like, all right, do you have a CD player, Christian?
No.
You have streaming.
Yeah.
But if you wanted to buy a CD player and then go pick up your favorite album right now as a CD, you could. You have the option to.
Maybe not new ones though. I don't know many.
Yeah, I mean, if you go to Target, Taylor Swift's most recent album, I found Kendrick Lamar's album from a couple years ago. They still manufacture.
Sure, but not
CDs.
Everybody does.
You're right, not everybody. But the fact that like I just feel like there are lots of at least options. You know, like vinyl. Like it's like the fact that they're saying no disc, no physical. That's zero options if you wanted something physical.
What has a disc drive nowadays anyway? I mean, your handheld console doesn't, your Switch doesn't, your computer doesn't.
Yeah.
At this point, it's literally a PlayStation and an Xbox and a 4K Blu-ray Ultra HD player that costs $300 on Amazon.
Well,
those are your options.
Well, for me, my PS5 is my Blu-ray player, and that was a massive sell point for me. So.
Right, but yeah, and to your point about the music thing, even movies have physical editions right now.
Yeah.
But people stream and people buy digital,
the way we're going.
And that's what they have.
It's just a bummer to see that it's like, oh, GTA sets a precedent. What if maybe one day, next week they announced it.
I do agree with the statement though that the gaming experience that we're having right now, it's different from movies and music because if they just cut off all sorts of physical media, we're never going to get to experience that again. We can experience that in some form today with movies and music, but with gaming, I mean, unless Nintendo keeps doing cartridges, which, that's physical media, but it's not a disc. So it seems like unless Xbox and PlayStation, who are the only ones still I can't think of anyone else. Steam doesn't. Indie game developers don't do that.
I doubt Xbox will have a disc drive next time. I mean, Xbox, I can't decide if they're getting better or worse. I mean, like...
Jury's still out for sure.
Because they had that new president and she was making all these great decisions. But I wrote down in my notes to bring up with you. Apparently they're shutting down or rumored to shut down 5 different studios. Mm-hmm. One of them being the studio that's working on the Blade series. So the Blade game that I guess will just get canned if they cancel it.
That sounds about on par for Blade.
Right. Another one being the Hellblade games. Okay. The studio made those. So we have PlayStation shooting themselves in the foot. Xbox who can't decide if they want to.
But we're getting Gears of War, baby.
You know what Nintendo's doing? You know what happened? The same morning that PlayStation
just smooth sailing for
did
Nintendo.
The disc thing, Nintendo announced that they are adding 2 new knockout courses to Mario Kart World.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're adding new routes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's part of the big Nintendo news.
Okay.
Is that not only 2 more, we're getting a full, they're doubling the amount of knockout routes in Mario Kart World, and they're going to release them over a set period of time.
We're getting 2 more, or they're doubling them?
They're doubling them. We got 2 more. It's out right now.
Oh, and they plan to have doubled all of them.
We got 2 literally yesterday. I haven't played them yet. I can't wait to.
Yeah.
And there's going to be 6 more.
Right.
Right now we have 8 knockout routes.
Got it.
And we're going to get a total of 16.
Okay.
For free.
Okay.
So that's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. That's great.
That makes me happy. One of the routes ends in Bowser's Castle, which is one of the best tracks. And it was kind of frustrating. I feel like a lot of the knockout tracks just ending. They end in kind of a boring level. Like it's like you fight all the way across the whole map and you make it to the final one, and then it's like, now do DK pass. It's like, okay. Yeah. So ending in something exciting like Bowser's Castle is going to be really fun. Like if you made it to that top 4 at knockout, that's going to be really fun.
So Nintendo's smooth sailing. They're just doing what they do, marching to the beat of their own drum like usual.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, Sony is setting fire to everyone's expectations. Yeah. And again, 10 years from now, people are going to be like, oh, remember physical games, but nobody's going to be like outraged with Sony, especially if they keep coming out with the games. Because all that matters is the games.
Yeah,
the console doesn't matter. The controller doesn't matter.
Nope.
The way that you get the game doesn't matter. None of that matters because the game is what makes them money.
And that new God of War looks incredible. Intergalactic is probably going to be really, really, really good. When we do get that Spider-Man 3 announcement, everyone's going to go crazy. We're going to get Spider-Man versus Green Goblin. They've been building it up for 2 games now.
Yeah, that's going to be cool.
That's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
Like, and people are going to pull up.
We're going to get Silk. We're going to get all sorts of characters. So it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be really cool. So,
but again, that's all down the line. That's all in the future. As long as they keep coming out with the games people want.
Yeah.
And the games that you and I want.
Yeah.
You know, like again, we talked about this last time, but I'm stoked for Ocarina of Time. And that's keeping me on the fence for Nintendo.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe I'll jump over to Sony. But at that point, if I do, it's going to have to be all digital stuff.
Speaking of Ocarina of Time.
Here we go.
Good to transition to Nintendo related stuff.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Let's do it. We are the Super Ninten Bros.
Yes.
We have to talk about it for a little bit. That's right.
Yes. Yeah, thank you to our podcast producer, Jim.
Yeah, shout out.
Here. We didn't shout out our people. We'll shout them out at the end. Got too excited. So there's a rumor going around right now. There's a leak in a rumor. I don't know what.
Yeah.
There's actually multiple, but the one that you care about, this is why I'm so glad you're not on social media, so I can tell you this to your face here.
Yeah, I'm ready.
They are working on a either remake or remaster for Switch 2. Someone read something somewhere for Twilight Princess on Switch 2.
Yeah. It's either going to be on the GameCube Virtual Console or it's going to be something a little more legit.
I heard a genuine remaster for Switch 2.
That would be cool rumor. If they didn't already do it for Wii U.
Yeah.
Or I guess I would say it'd be cool either way. I would believe it more if they didn't already do it for Wii U.
Interesting. Okay.
And they already did Skyward Sword HD and Wind Waker HD. And also I just did not see much of a graphic enhance or remaster between the two.
Yeah.
Obviously there was some difference, but overall I'm like, it's just the same game.
Same game.
I'm happy to play it if they come out with it on anything. I wish that Wind Waker HD came out on the Switch too.
That would have been
That's what I wanted to play.
But
the original Wind Waker
Twilight
was
Princess was like your
Twilight Princess
one.
is my game. Yeah. I just want to play it. I literally don't care how. Wind Waker I care because the controls for the GameCube suck.
Yeah.
And the Wii U version was better in every single way.
Yeah.
Twilight Princess, it's just an amazing game and they just need to come out with it.
Yeah. Well,
in November
right now.
I'm guessing November. They're gonna put it out for the 20th anniversary for Twilight Princess.
Do you think we'll get like a
console.
shadow drop, kind of like they gave us Metroid Prime?
If they do, then it's gonna go great. I don't see why they wouldn't.
Yeah.
You know, they can build it up if they want.
I mean, that's the thing though, is that like, okay, we have a big Zelda remake for a massive game coming.
Yeah.
So maybe they wouldn't want to go back to back, but
I don't think so.
Yeah. Weirder things have happened.
True.
This one is a genuine leak. This one seems like it's like not just like, ooh, my buddy said, like a leak from like, I think it's like a document in like Brazil's legislation, like some other country, not America. We're getting a new 2D Metroid.
Oh, cool.
Like a brand new, not like a remake or remaster. We're getting like a sequel to Metroid Dread.
At this point, I think I like the 2D versions more than the 3D versions.
Same. Yeah.
So, that's great.
Dread was incredible. You didn't play Dread, did you?
I played the demo.
Okay.
On the Switch too.
You got to borrow my copy.
I'll borrow your copy.
It's incredible.
Yeah, I'll play it.
It was really, really fun. The Emmy, the robots or whatever, like those sequences were like incredibly fun. And it just was like, yeah, it was great. So I would love it. Like, Metroid Prime 4 was fine. I played it. I liked it. It was good. But I was like, that Dread was like, couldn't beat Dread. Dread was really good. So if that's true and that gets announced at a fall direct, then I'd be really hyped. That might be like, we keep talking about where are the heavy hitters, that to me, that would feel like a genuine heavy hitter because
we're waiting for them.
We are.
Yep. And we'll keep waiting as long as we have to.
So should we talk about Splatoon?
Let's talk about Splatoon. The one thing I keep forgetting to bring up about the PlayStation, though, and them going digital is in that statement that they said.
We'll hold off for Splatoon.
Yeah, we'll come back to that. This is super short.
Yeah.
They said that they're gonna keep making physical media for the PlayStation 5 until 2028. Is that right?
Yeah.
And then they're going to go all digital.
Apparently.
Which the subcontext in that message means that they're still going to be making games for the PS5 in 2028.
So I think we might see a new console then. That's why I brought up that other small rumor, because they have been saying that we could be seeing the PS6 a couple of years ago. They said we could see it as early as 2026.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was rumors that they internally pushed it back,
Mm-hmm.
and they keep pushing it back. Maybe because of all the current, shortages of whatever. They don't want to run into another situation like last time.
I think 2028 makes sense.
Me too.
For a PS6, and
Me
I think
too.
it's going to be all digital. I don't
Me
think
too.
there's going to be any
Yep.
added disk drive or
Mhm.
option between one or the other. I think it's going to be all digital.
Yeah.
They're
I
going
agree.
to do some crossover of PS5 games like for backwards compatibility. But I think that's going to be the transition period over to full digital.
Do
for
we get
PlayStation.
Intergalactic before that transition?
I think 2028 is still a good timeline for Intergalactic, especially because we haven't gotten anything for it. If we got anything, I would say we'd probably get it sooner, but I don't think so.
Like God of War, they're promoting the shit out of that game.
That's because it's done. Like they made the game.
That game's coming out.
Yeah.
We're getting that. I think the only reason they haven't announced a release date is just GTA.
They were working on that game before they were working on Ragnarok.
They were working on that game like since the beginning. Did you see that thing that came out from Deborah Ann Wolf? I'm saying her name wrong, but I'm somewhere in there.
Maybe.
Basically, he pitched it to her in 2018.
Yeah.
That's when the first game came out.
Yep.
So he's had this overarching plan. We thought Ragnarok was going to be like we're done.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh, maybe he'll go to Egypt, or maybe no, he's got a plan.
He's got a plan, dude.
Like this is like
Which is what makes people excited to play it.
this is like James Cameron and the Titanic. Like he's got like a plan.
It's a big deal.
Yeah. So I'm pumped for that.
Yeah.
That is hopefully going to be on a disc. It's coming out
Mm-hmm.
next year.
Mm-hmm.
So that might be one of the last big PlayStation physical games.
Yeah, probably. I
Yeah.
could see that.
I'd love to get an Astrobot 2 physical before that comes out. I don't know if they're actually working on one.
I would say high chances just because of one game of the year, and just about every game that does gets a sequel.
It's a sequel, yeah.
So maybe they'll do it.
Even Nintendo finally listened to that rule. They're like,
They
fine.
know, yeah. They're like, Zelda 2. Yeah, here you go. Breath of the Wild 2.
Yeah.
I think Astrobot 2 for PS6. That's what I'm saying. Digital only.
Like a launch game.
Yeah.
That'd be a really strong launch game.
Yeah.
Because you already did a Spider-Man.
Mhm.
Or maybe they wait for Spider-Man. Maybe they do God of War, and then for launch games they go, for the PS6 they go Spider-Man 3 and Astrobot, and they're coming out in different windows.
It's going to cost $1,000 for the console, but hey.
Well, the most recent thing said that just the manufacturing for Sony to make the box will be $1,000.
Just the cardboard box that the console goes in. Cardboard's crazy these days. Tariffs are out of control.
It's going up. Yeah, it's because of AI.
Insane.
No, but like,
AI cardboard is taking over.
it'll cost them $1,000, which means it'll cost us however much more they need or want to add on top of that.
Yeah.
So it could be worse. It could be worse than $1,000.
It's going to be at least $1,000 for sure. I mean, if the Steam Deck is going for $1,500, then the PS6 is going to be going to be outrageous because it's going to be next gen.
Yeah.
4K, probably 120, and it's just going to be all the things. And you're going to get what you want if you get it, but it's going to be expensive and it's going to be exclusive.
Yeah. I wonder how Xbox will respond. I'm really curious because almost every move from this new president seems like a good move.
Mm-hmm.
Almost.
Yeah.
There's a couple stinkers in there.
Uh-huh.
Like if they shut down the studios, then everyone on Twitter is going to be upset again because, why are we laying off more people?
Well, they also bought the most amount of studios. Like they have the most
why are we
options
just
for games.
buying a bunch of studios and then just shutting them down and firing
Well,
people?
I mean, it's more complex than that because they're merging some studios. They're like putting some people over in other spaces.
Okay.
They are getting rid of jobs. I'm not saying that what they're doing is great for the industry, but for a company that decided at one point, hey, we're just going to try to bring as many of all of these other studios into the Xbox all in one place to play. They're shifting from that, not necessarily going back from that. They're just kind of shifting from it and trying to find games that people want to play. Because if I'm being honest, there's no games on the Xbox coming out that I want to play.
I can't remember the last time they put out a game that I wanted to play.
So
it was exclusive to them because I don't count Doom Dark Ages because that wasn't. Well, maybe that was Bethesda.
Doom, Gears of War, and Halo are really their big ones, and I'd be interested in. Well, the new Halo is going to be on Steam, so it really doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Xbox
and
doesn't
it's
matter.
Be on PlayStation.
And somehow they're still fighting.
But they said they want to go back to prioritizing exclusivity again.
Like, they do. But
so they clearly,
it's going to hurt them.
And then the president also said we are going to continue to make an Xbox console. Like she said those words. So.
Yeah, they shouldn't, but they're going to keep doing it. They really are.
Yeah.
But, it's the only fully American game company anywhere near that size.
I just forget about that.
Yeah, I'm not Team Xbox anymore. I just don't think that they're great.
I don't think I've been Team Xbox for a while.
No.
I don't think they had been there. Because, the PS4 era when Sony's putting all those, like, incredible exclusives, like Uncharted 4, God of War, Spider-Man, Last of Us. I guess it'd be part 2 technically, but they were just cooking. And Xbox, Halo 5 sucked. And
it was the worst one.
Yeah. Did you play it?
Yeah. I think I played it a couple times actually.
Okay.
I'm a fan of Halo. I like the Halo.
I liked the Halo 5 multiplayer. Yeah, I don't know if it's a hot take or not.
No, that's a good one.
But it was good multiplayer.
Yeah, I liked it.
You and I used to play that a bit before
we
they put out
play 5
Infinite.
multiplayer. We played Infinite multiplayer. Yeah,
I do miss Infinite multiplayer.
Me too. Yeah, I should do that again sometime.
Yeah, but I got rid of my Xbox.
Yeah, you can't, but I
didn't need it.
I got a PC though, so I'm good.
Yeah, you are good. You got a really nice PC too.
If you have a PC, a Switch, and a PlayStation, you play all the games you want to play.
Yeah. For a while there, when PlayStation was putting all their exclusives on PC,
Steam,
you didn't even need a PS5.
them.
But now they're going back to we're not gonna. That's a weird pocket of time where everyone goes, we're gonna put everything on PC.
Yeah.
And they're like, just kidding. And then Nintendo's just over here like, we're gonna keep our exclusives because we want Mario on our console.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep. That's true. So it's just the way that the industry's shifting. So yeah, I feel like this week there's obviously been a lot of announcements. There's a lot of speculation of what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Time will tell, but as of right now, we're going to continue to see how things change, continue to watch the market, continue to wait for those next big announcements. We just had a bunch of big announcements from Summer Game Fest, State of Play, Nintendo Direct.
Yeah, it was fun. It was great.
And
we just got our Splatoon Direct.
And we just got our Splatoon Direct. So if you want to segue into that.
Yeah, that was awesome. It was 15 minutes.
It was fun.
Little game direct. I love when they do those.
Yeah.
There definitely looks to be more to it than I think I initially thought in the first trailer.
Same.
Which, no duh. You learn more about the game as time comes on. But it looks really cool. Some of the customizable features of the backpack and the different tools you can do. I was like, ooh, I kind of want to play that. I'm curious how long this is going to be because it's the first ever Splatoon spinoff. Their campaigns in game are historically short.
Yeah.
But they're making a solo game, but they're not pricing it as high as they would a regular Switch 2 game. They're not pricing it $70. So I wonder if it'll be shorter.
Probably be shorter, and they keep saying that it's a single player focused game. That's the term they keep using.
The reason they said that was because we got to see we got
to see the multiplayer side of it
with your buddies,
which looks great, which looks super fun.
Yeah,
I like that you can do that, and honestly, that kind of sold me a little bit more on it.
Really,
where I was like, oh, this looks fun, but I can also do it with friends or alone, and it's not like different modes.
You don't need the people; you can figure it out on your own. They give you enough tools, but if you want them, they can join you. Yeah,
it looks fun. It looks like they decided on hey, this is what the game's going to be, and let's make that really, really good.
Yeah.
And they weren't trying to do all of these. They're not trying to make it a party game. They're not trying to make it this huge story mode, crazy thing, whatever.
Just a fun little missions.
One thought I did have while watching the trailers, I'm like, this looks exactly like the engine that they built Tears of the Kingdom in.
Really?
It all looked the exact same to me.
About that.
Same background, sky, clouds, texture pack for the ground. Similar color tones. I was like, I really feel like they just took the engine that they used for this and they for Tears of the Kingdom, and they just
and then
used
the
it for Splatoon
physics, and they just kind of
I think that's what they did. genuinely.
Maybe.
And I don't know the level of how much they use their engines for different games.
Yeah,
just because Nintendo has their own exclusive engines that they use.
Except for Yoshi. Did you hear about that?
No.
Yoshi was made in Unreal Engine 5.
Oh, okay. Good for them.
Yeah.
Nice.
Anyway, continue.
Nice. Yeah. Well, no, I was just going to say that they, I think that they just reuse some of their stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, but obviously it works. So I don't think that that's reason for it to, be bad. But it's obviously something that, they just reuse a lot of the same stuff and that's great.
And it looks fun. I don't know if I'll run out and buy it right away.
Yeah.
But what I really liked about that trailer was I remember, you never played any of the Splatoon mini campaigns they have in the actual game, right?
Mm-mm.
Well, it was very much like linear levels, and they would kind of have you like jumping around between different like platformed areas, but you still have your little missions.
Mm-hmm.
And I was kind of hoping that if they ever did a full-on Splatoon game, it would be that times like 20.
Mm-hmm.
So I was kind of bummed when they announced this to find out that it's instead of taking that and expanding it, they're taking Salmon Run and expanding it. So that's kind of the like bummer for me. But in the trailer or the direct, they showed off that they are going to have moments and missions that are like that linear area where you have you can only use a specific gun or a specific ability. So
gotcha.
I was really excited about that.
Cool, yeah. Yeah, it looks fun. Looks great. Comes out August.
I think it's July.
It's July. Comes out this month.
I think it's coming out this month.
We're getting a couple of cool games.
Yeah, because they're doing monthly releases. Because we got Yoshi and Star Fox, and then this. Like they're kind of hitting. And you know what? We don't have time to talk about it. But I did get Star Fox.
Nice.
And I played it. So I want to kind of save more of my thoughts for when I play more.
Yeah.
I want to let you borrow my copy so you can kind of play it.
Cool.
And then maybe we'll do like a little mini review for one of our episodes.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah. So I'm gonna hold off some words here, but it's cool.
Sure.
I was enjoying it.
Great. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we could keep talking all day long. We could talk about everything, but we really just want to kind of bring the current news that's happening and our thoughts and opinions and insights to you guys who are watching. So hopefully that sheds a little light. Hopefully that brings a little bit of a better idea of what's going on, what to look forward to. I still think there's a lot to look forward to. I'm still excited for the stuff that's coming.
Even on the Sony route, the games that they've announced look really good.
A lot of good stuff. Yep. But it is changing. Buy your physical media now.
Yeah.
Because, one day it's going to be seen as retro.
Yeah.
And that is sad, but also that's just kind of the change that happens. And so we just got to kind of go with it and see where things go from there.
Yeah.
Cool.
Buy your physical media.
Buy your physical media. Awesome. Is there anything else you want to say before we close?
I don't think so.
I do want to we hit on a lot.
Give a shout out to all of our people.
Let's get a shout out to all of our people. Why don't you hit the list?
Okay. Well, first shout out is, we already kind of mentioned him before, Jim McCarthy.
Woo.
And it'syourshow.co here in Nashville, Tennessee. If you need a podcast, if you want to make a podcast, go to it'syourshow.co. We do it all. And Jim does it all. He's incredible. He's been kind of switching our cameras for us and all the other production stuff.
That's why this is our first episode.
Exactly. Yeah.
Big deal.
It was different from the last one.
Yeah. Every time we do something slightly different, this becomes our first episode.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then shout out your buddy Noel.
Yep. Shout out to Noel for doing the voiceover for the intro.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah, did an incredible job.
Great job. Hire him for your voiceover work. He's amazing.
Yeah.
We'll put his Instagram in the description.
I think that's it. Oh, and then I didn't say this last time, but it's worth mentioning. We got our music off of Artlist.io from this creator.
Yep.
Put that his name was because it sounded very much like Mario Bros.
Yeah, that was
a shout out to him.
We got our background from ChatGPT. Yeah, shout out to that. Yep. So cool. Awesome. Well, this covers everything. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, share with a friend, and leave a comment. Tell us what you want to hear us talk about, and we will see you in the next video.
See you guys.
Bye.
Let's go!